As last week we pointed out the problems of honeymoon cystitis, this week we're going to talk about recurrent urinary tract infection that is affecting both men and women. So what exactly is recurrence? Recurrence obviously is something that infected on regular basis. According to the Infectious Diseases Organizations, if the recurrence happens more than 3 times a year, that is quite debilitating, and that is something that can cause significant damage to kidney function, for example, and also the quality of life of a person who encounters this problem. In fact, regular urinary tract infection can be categorized into the simple infections and complex UTI. Simple infections usually is cystitis or pyelonephritis. Cystitis is an infection of the bladder and pyelonephritis is an infection of the kidneys. It's called simple cystitis is because there's no other complicated reasons why this can happen. It usually happens spontaneously and with the treatment of antibiotics such as 1 day, 3 days, 5 days, or for the kidney infection might be up to 10 days, then the problems can resolve. When the infections happen on regular basis, then we begin to think about maybe this is a complex urinary tract infection. Why is it complex? For example, if somebody has got anatomical problems such as a duplex kidney or a kidney that actually is obstructed, or the kidneys have stones, or intrinsically they are immunocompromised because of diabetes or HIV infections, then this becomes complex. For that, investigation is usually warranted. In fact, for men to have urinary tract infection, it is also considered complex because men has got much longer urethra, so the susceptibility for infection is much less. Whenever that happens to a man, then we have to start thinking about whether there's anatomical changes or stones or intrinsic immunosuppression that is causing the infection. The treatment for both complex and also simple urinary tract infection is simply an antibiotics. Apart from that, hydration, actually keeping a healthy lifestyle to improve your bodily defense system will actually keep the infection at bay. For the following week, we are moving on from ladies who get regular UTI, we're moving on to prostatitis. You need to find out in next week's Putting Dr. G on the Spot.